The planet Kryxis was a graveyard of war. Smoke curled from shattered spires, and the acrid scent of ionized plasma clung to the air. Among the wreckage lay Veyra, a once feared warrior of the Zorathi dominion. Her carapace armor cracked, her twin energy blades shattered. Betrayed. Her own kin had left her here to die, abandoning her when the human fleet broke through their lines. The Dominion valued strength above all, and wounded warriors were discarded like broken tools. Veyra's secondary heart sputtered, her vision dimming. She would die here, forgotten, another casualty in the endless war against the humans. Then footsteps. She snarled, forcing her claws to twitch. If death came, she would meet it fighting. But the figure that emerged from the smoke wasn't Zorathi. It was a human, tall, clad in battered combat armor. His face streaked with soot and blood. He carried no weapon, only a medkit. Veyra hissed, "Finish it, human." The man crouched beside her, his dark eyes scanning her injuries. "Not here to kill you," he said, his voice rough but calm. "You're bleeding out." She laughed, a bitter, broken sound. "My own people left me. Why would an enemy save me?" He didn't answer. Instead, he pressed a coagulant patch to her worst wound. She flinched, expecting poison, betrayal, but the pain dulled. "Name's Elias," he said. "And I don't leave people behind." Weeks passed. Veyra healed aboard the human vessel Resolute, a stolen Dominion frigate. Elias and his rogue crew called home. They were outcasts like her, soldiers who'd seen too much, who no longer believed in the war. She watched them. Humans were strange. They laughed too loudly. They shared food even when rations were low. They mourned their dead with songs, not silence. Elias was the strangest of all. He didn't fear her, didn't treat her like a monster, even when her claws flexed in warning. He brought her spiced sif, taught her human chess, and when nightmares of her betrayal woke her screaming, he sat with her until dawn. One night she asked, "Why?" Elias leaned against the doorway of her quarters. "Why what? Why save me?" He was quiet for a long moment. Then, "Because you were alone. And so was I." Something in Veyra's chest tightened. The Dominion found them. A Zorathi dreadnought ambushed the Resolute near the Kasari belt. Veyra stood on the bridge as the enemy commander's face filled the viewscreen. General Kryxis, the one who had ordered her death. "Traitor," Kryxis spat. "You disgrace the Dominion." Elias stepped forward. "She's not yours anymore." Veyra's claws dug into her palms. She had spent cycles hating humans, fighting them, believing them weak. But Elias had shown her something else. Courage wasn't just strength, it was mercy. She activated the calm. "Kryxis," she said, her voice steady. "I am Veyra of the Resolute. And I am free." The battle was brutal. The Resolute was outgunned, but Veyra knew Dominion tactics. She guided Elias, her mind sharp, her instincts honed. When the dreadnought's core went critical, Elias grabbed her arm. "We have to go now." They barely made it to the escape pods. As the Resolute exploded behind them, Veyra turned to Elias. His face was streaked with sweat, his armor scorched. She had never seen anything more beautiful. The pod drifted until a human salvage ship picked them up. In the quiet of the medbay, Elias lay recovering from his wounds. Veyra sat beside him, watching the rise and fall of his chest. "You're staring," he murmured, opening one eye. "You almost died," she said. He grinned. "Worth it." She hesitated. Then slowly she reached out, her claws brushing his calloused fingers. Elias didn't pull away. And in that moment Veyra understood. She had been a warrior without a cause. A weapon discarded. But Elias had given her something new. Home. Heart. She leaned down, pressing her forehead to his. A Zorathi gesture of trust, of bond. Elias smiled. Yeah, he whispered. Me too. Epilogue. The war raged on. But on the edges of the galaxy, a stolen ship flew, its crew a patchwork of rebels and survivors. At its helm stood a human and a Zorathi, side by side. And for the first time in her life, Veyra was not afraid. Because she was not alone. Not anymore.